Greetings and salutations out there, everybody. Michael Shibley with you here again, Mr. Modern Day Gladiators, host of the podcast on the Stage Diver Radio Network. Got Smokey with me here. He's hanging out. I know it was a tough loss there in Charlotte for the Vols. That Will Grier, he's a pretty darn good quarterback. I think you would agree, Smokey. So, going into it, this is what we were kind of afraid of. I know we had a lot of interesting hope. It looked like going into this game that, Tennessee would be able to hang in there. And they showed it for a lot. There was a lot of promising things, and we'll get to that in a second. But, of course, there's a lot of stuff we got to work on. And it looks like, again, Smokey, that this is going to be an uphill climb. I mean, fans, most of us with a working brain and with rational thinking, all kind of saw that this was not going to be a quick fix, that there's a lot of issues, and we saw a lot of that today. We had, issues with the line play that went on, so there were some issues with that. We also had, the secondary. Now, again, we're not going to see a quarterback like Will Grier every week. But once we get into that SEC, the SEC schedule, we're going to see a lot of these defensive lines like they had. So the offensive line play has got to be better. The secondary play has got to be better. The linebackers have got to show up. They've got to do some things. I know we were playing a lot of dime and nickel packages, so some of those guys weren't around and playing as much as maybe we were wanting them to in this game. But there's a lot of work that we got to get going. We got to be more consistent. We've got to tackle better, and that was an issue last season. It's been an issue for the last couple of years for Tennessee, is the tackling has just not been there. We gave up some of those big third down plays, and some of those touchdowns were because the secondary wasn't covering well, and there wasn't good tackling in some of those things. So those are some of the lessons that I got from it that we definitely need to work on. And again, we'll see as the season goes on how well Tennessee improves with that. What I did like how Garantano played. I really enjoyed that. I'm glad. I kind of thought that Keller Chris was going to get the start in this one, but Smokey and I, watched the game and saw that Garantano, I thought, played very well when he had time. And again, that first play from scrimmage where the nose tackle just jumped and tackled him immediately, that was just, I flashed back to last year, that whole series. But I saw this team play very hard the whole game, which we hadn't seen. The toughness, I thought, was really there too. I thought the team did a great job of staying consistent. We've got to score more points, obviously. I mean, you got to score points to win, but some of the scoring opportunities that we had, especially that fourth down at the end of the game, you got to put that ball in the end zone if you're going to have any chance. 14 points is not going to get it done at all if you're wanting to at least get to a bowl game this year. So that's something we're definitely going to have to work on. And also just having consistency on the line play, again, is going to have to be there. We're going to have to stop the run, and stop the pass. So those are just some of the things you look at. But again, I like the toughness. I liked Pruitt going for that fourth down when we got our first touchdown. I really liked that. I would hope that we can throw the ball to Wood Anderson more. I think he's going to be a really good tight end. I did love that, especially on that second touchdown with Tim Jordan leading the way pretty much the whole drive, that we did a lot of, we had fullback in there, fullback, H-back with Wolf in there doing a really good job. So there was a lot of things I really liked. Again, the toughness, the not giving up the whole game, those are things that we can build on and show, that they're playing hard the whole season. I think that's something to really look forward to and work on going to the season. Now, again, it's not going to be easy. We got 2 games coming up here. We've got ETSU next Saturday, and the Vols have UTEP, University of Texas at El Paso. They're coming up. Those need to be good wins. We need to come out. We need to play well, get a lot of offense, get a lot of points, because that schedule after that just gets really tough. And maybe we can steal a game out of there. I don't know, but we'll just see. Let's take care of these next couple of games and then go from there. But again, I'm Michael Shibley, and again, this is just my live little react after what happened with the game today. Hope you guys had a good one. Smokey's with me. We're going to be hanging out, watching some games here as we wrap up the rest of this first full week of college football. It's been a fun one. Hats off to Maryland for an upset with everything that's been going on there. I was surprised that they were able to pull that off. Appalachian State almost pulling off another big upset, taking Penn State to overtime. Auburn beating Washington. Notre Dame is up on Michigan right now. So a lot of good stuff going on. But again, hope you guys have enjoyed it. And again, check me out on the Modern Day Gladiators podcast on the Stage Diver Radio Network. Like, subscribe, share. Check out the Facebook page. We've always got big sports stories coming up there. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Michael_Shibley. And check this out where you can. But until then, I love you guys. Too sweet. Have a great night. And I will see you next time. Smokey, you got to get out of here. You got to go? All right. See ya. All right. Have a good night, everybody.